Hey guys, today we're going to be fitting the quick pitch 270-degree awning onto my cruiser. So I've just unboxed it, and here it is here. So we'll unwrap it in a second. I've got the brackets already on. The rear bracket, it's actually an Ocam bracket for my car, just because he's got a whole bunch of brackets there, and for the one that suits my roof rack he just had an Ocam one, so that's alright. We've just got an Ocam roof rack. It's an aluminium tubular roof rack, 32mm tube. This bracket here, I'm probably actually going to move it to this flat plate here so it's a bit more stable, because it's just sandwiched on the fencing material and it's a little bit wobbly. It's pretty fucking solid, but it could be better. I just didn't know how long this is going to be. So now we're just going to unbox this and see how the hell we're going to mount it. Okay, so I just unwrapped it and I've taken the bag off. So it's a nice bag, and it's quite big, so it's good. You know, it's not like one of those tents where whenever you unfold it you can never get the bloody thing back in the bag again. So they've actually made the bag a little bit roomy, so that's nice to see. Now the guy Sean, he did actually say something in regards to that you have to pierce the canvas bag where the mount holes are, so I can see what he means now. The canvas bag is just got no holes in it, I guess maybe for transport in case there does get water in there, it doesn't fill the thing up with water maybe. But I'm just going to have to hold this nice and flush and pierce some holes in. But the 4 mount holes there, you can see 2 of them there. That'll be your rear ones there. And then your fronts are actually, there's a whole series of holes under here. I can feel them under here. So I'm just going to have to bolt up the rear and then just see where the front wants to sit and move that front mount to accommodate that. So I think I might get away with actually putting it a little bit further forward, but we'll bolt the rear up and we'll see how we go. So just waiting for my mate to come around now. I'll pierce these holes while I'm waiting, and once he comes around I'll give him a hand lifting up and get these bolts in, and we should be laughing. But all in all, the construction looks real nice from what I can see so far. Super duper thick mount, like everything on this thing just seems overkill, but I guess that's what you want because we have some pretty strong winds here, and considering it's such a big awning, it's like a big wing, so you need some solid mounting, so it's good. Next thing will be on the car, I guess. Alrighty, I've poked the holes in the canvas and poked the bolts through. I originally just poked the hole with a little center punch and then sort of hit the bolt through it to make the hole a bit bigger, and then just wound the bolt in from the inside, and because it sort of almost threads into the canvas, all your bolts stay there pretty snug, which is going to be handy when I'm fitting it, because then I just have to worry about putting some nuts on it. So it should be pretty good. So it's just bolted on the inside there. I can access it through the side here, and then I'll just get you a better view of the other holes that I was talking about before. So if we look at the underside of this, you can see got a series of holes. So you just got to pick the ones which suit you the best and bolt it in, but we'll bolt up that side first and then bolt the front up. Alrighty, so it's been quite an eventful afternoon, but got the awning on. It was actually pretty easy. So the rear just slid on. I can get up here. Just bolted on like so on the second highest one, which makes it sit nice and level. And then the front, if we get around to the front, I move that bracket up to here, so the bracket clamps around pretty strong, and I don't know how I'm going to film this, to be honest, but it's clamps on there like so. So basically what we did was just had it all open, and I got my mate to just poke a little punch through the holes until we found the one that lines up with here. Then we poked those holes, and then we bolted this clamp to those holes, and then once it was actually bolted in, then we moved it where it needed to be and drilled it through the roof rack. So rather than drilling this first and then this not lining up, we bolted to this and then bolted on here. So now what we'll do is we'll just open her up and give you a bit of a tour. Okay, so we've got it unfolded now, and all we do is simply undo these straps. Super simple, and it's just as easy to pack it away. Just roll this down, grab this pole, and you have to secure this little retention strap on there just with a rivet. They supply it, you just got to drill the hole where you need it. It's not pre-drilled because it depends on the roof rack that you have, would determine where that hole is. Very similar to how the front mount holes and anything aren't put a hole through the canvas, you only put a hole where you need it. So now what you do is this strap here just loops around the roof rack, loops back onto itself, and we'll just tie this up. So I'll just do that now and see the end result. And when it's all rolled out, that's how it looks. So it's a bit hard to do it justice on film, but it is massive. The room out here is really big, but not only that, the room out the back, which is a little less on the alu-cab one, but massive amount of room. It's still got that little tilty up leg, so if it's raining you can just put this up and it just puts a bit of a tilt on the canvas so water will run off, so it doesn't pool up in there. And it does have this one leg here that you can flick down and peg it down, and it's got little eyelets all the way around the canvas. So these little eyelets here, you can always tie it down, you know, if it's really windy, but she's pretty solid. I don't really see it coming out too much. All in all, with the rooftop tent on there, it's got a bit of weight up there, but it's going to be a pretty cool camping beast. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Any questions, just throw it down in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you like four-wheel drive content, follow the channel because there's more to come. And I'll see you later.